test 1 2 test 1 2 test 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Hit it, Cisco.
That girl so scandalous, and you know another nigga couldn't handle it. So you shaking that thing like who's the ish, with the look in your eyes so devilish. You like to dance all the hip hop spots, and you cruise to the grooves like an acrobat. Not just her bench, she liked to pop, cause she was living la vida loca. She had dumps like a truck, thighs like what, baby move your butt. I think I'll sing it again. She had dumps like a truck, thighs like what, all night long. Let me see that song. That thong, the thong, thong, thong. Like it when the beat goes. Like it when the beat goes. That thong, the thong, thong, thong. That girl so scandalous, and I know another nigga couldn't handle it. And she's shaking that thing like who's this? With the look in her eyes so devilish. She like to dance all the hip hop.
Happy Saturday night. It is so cold out. Living the vida loca. Come on, AI Cisco, sell it. Sell it, AI Cisco. Is that the Raymond Davis, Raymond Davis, Raymond Davis? Oh, hang on a second. Hold on a second, hold on a second. Let me start my show. Live is when we get to let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? The things that I've seen. Y'all can let me know. Let's get into some mess. Absolutely. I got it ready. I got it ready. Health profiles. We find out moments of suffocation. It's just we're gonna get to it because throughout the week I see a lot. I hear a lot. Oh Lordy Lord. Oh Jesus. That's what he said. Oh Lordy Lord. Oh having Jesus. Suspicions that he wasn't working. He was just playing dress up for us. Some of the stuff is not memorable. Like when people attack me and shit like that in these streets, it's never memorable. A homosexual, whether male or female, when I see one. Drop a bomb on that. Test 1 2 test 1 2 test 1 2 test. My snipers in the room, please let the senior citizen stand. Drop a bomb on that. Okay? I want him here. He's a case study. Okay, I want him. Are you still with us, Raymond Davis? Or did you just come through to run your mouth and run out before I give you a peace of mind? How about that? I, if you're here, say I if you're still here. Or did you run out like an old bitch? I know I'm on a 30-second delay minimum, so let's wait and see if Raymond Davis, who has come back from the dead, okay, who has come back from the dead, is still in the room or not. Drop a bomb on that. If you have stumbled upon my channel, I am Juanki and welcome to my world. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's a cornucopia of stuff, okay? It's just the world. It's just the Juanki world, curated for you for the enjoyment and the entertainment of you, the audience. Thank you. Okay. Before we get to the meat and potatoes of the show, and you know, I am a master at improving. I already had an outline and all that, but as you can see, we have a senior citizen that's butt hurt. Okay. Hey, Miss Viewers of You, how you doing? Miss Viewers of You has entered the room. We have a senior citizen, a user, a purchaser of young boy booty hole, okay, from the Craigslist streets, that has decided, he has been in his emotions and his feelings because, well, I'll tell you about the history in a minute, but you know, I am such a good improver that I can toss aside my outline that I prepare for you, I curated for you throughout the day, and I can address a senior citizen. But I'm going to do that, the homosexual senior citizen, and I drop a bomb on that. Known for purchasing prostitutes, okay? Prostitutes, having them come across states, you know, breaking not only state laws, but federal laws, having them cross state lines for the purposes of exchanging sex for money. Drop a bomb on that. That is, ladies and gentlemen, your Raymond Davis, who recently, I thought he was dead. But, you know, silly me, I should have known that he was just embarrassed by his pedigree, okay, and his body of work here with a character that we all know as the radioactive can collector.
Don't forget your cans.
Okay, who, for those of you who don't know, we have seen him collect cans for the purposes of buying malt liquor and a 40 and some Lucy's at the bodega. And that character's name is Ricolaaaa Barber, the Barbers, who comes from a very affluent barber family. Let him tell it. A prostitute, okay? A prostitute who, you know, how should I say this? It's December and I'm trying to be proper during my Vlogmas. But I have a feeling today, Miss Viewers of You, that this Vlogmas video is going to turn into Vlogmas. You know what I'm saying? So, but I digress. Before I get into the meat and potatoes, I want to share some news, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all know I was on the hunt for the 18-inch Blanta. No, Raymond Davis, not like you look for an 18-inch on Craigslist, or, you know, you're old school. You're an old bitch, an old fag from New York City, living right across the street from the Citibank. Did you move? Did they kick you out of there, or was that senior citizen home? Was that senior citizen housing? You know, you were right across the street from the, you know, LIC, from the Citibank. All the, you know, I used to go there back in the day, you know, because I used to go to school around there. And we used to run out and go to the lobby in that Citibank. Well, there was a fruit man. A fruit man was selling fruit. See, you could have told Ricolaaaa Barber that instead of selling his booty hole, he could have just put up a stand, okay, of fruit. And the students were buying the fruit. I was buying the fruit. My classrooms were buying the fruit. And then what we would do is we would go into said Citibank building, the lobby, and they had a really good bathroom. We would go in there and we wash the fruit, and then we would come back right out. They had these benches, and we just sat there and ate all of our fruit and kiki and kakai, and then looked at the well, we had pagers back then, at the pager or the cell phone, the flip phone and shit, you know, the brick, like, oh, it's time to get back to class. And we will go back to class. Drop a bomb on that. Raymond Davis, just because you had the mitigated goal of dropping by here. And he says, you know, he's very butthurt, ladies and gentlemen, because I called him for what it is. A senior citizen with a family, by the way, that engages in prostitution. Now, this is not a unique story. It's a sad one, but it's not a unique story. Then he brings the prostitute across state lines, breaking federal and state laws. All right. As it often is, it doesn't work out. You know, he keeps him drugged up with weed and liquor. All right. He actually comes on screen and performs the art of the fellatio from the booty. And this is the opening monologue, ladies and gentlemen. I can go long, hard, and uncut. I can go long, hard, and uncut tonight. But I just want to give you a little taste of what Raymond Davis, the senior citizen who engages in prostitution, was eating. Drop a fucking bomb on that. If you're not looking at your screens, this is the time to look at your screen. This is what Raymond Davis is fighting for, ladies and gentlemen. This is what Raymond Davis was out there looking crazy to all these people. He used to hide behind an avatar. And as it often is, with old bitches who are uneducated and did not have training or experience with computers, guess what? The avatar, the screen dropped and we all got to see him. The horror overall, drop a bomb on that. Okay? I mean, somebody who's paying for sex. What more do I need to say? And then paying for sex with somebody like this. Drop a bomb on that. Look at that. You see that moist, wet spot that's oozing with all sorts of HPB, pH, all of the H's are oozing out. That's exactly where he landed his face and his mouth and the lips. Okay? Now, this all sounds like a very colorful, detailed story. This is like storytelling. This is not a story that I made up. No. How do I know this? Because these faggots came out, okay, and performed this for all of us to see, okay? That's how I know that. How do I know their business? Because they told us their business. That's why. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the opening monologue. All improv, okay? And that's all because Raymond Davis had the nerve to come through. Okay, so I'm assuming he's watching my videos because I did comment in a previous video that I believe he was dead. Drop a bomb on that. Yes, I thought one of the big H's got him and took him the fuck out. Because when he came on the screen about maybe 5 or 6 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, when the screen first fell out and we saw him, he looked like he had 1 foot in the grave and 1 foot in the senior citizen housing that he got. Okay? It's just the truth. We ain't going to, let's call a thing. Better yet, if the thing has a name, let's name it and call it. Okay? All right? It looked like Rico Deontay Barber was taking advantage of a senior citizen. Drop a bomb on that. That's what it looked like. Until he was interviewed, because, I guess he got a little bit of the taste, just a little taste of the YouTube streets. Never made any money or anything like that, but just a little taste of the fame. So he was panel hopping, and went and told the story, which we'll get in a little bit. But so he is in his emotions and his feelings, and he says, if I ever run into you, it's on. Sir, I Sir, I want you to understand that there was a period of periodical time, okay, here in this New York, where I was not allowing any of the major gay clubs or urban nights here in New York City. For what? For motherfucking fighting. Okay? You're a senior citizen. All right? You're a senior citizen. If you think you're going to get near me, first of all, if you get through Hulk, then the world is ending. Drop a bomb on that. Which I know you're not going to be able to get through Hulk. But in the rare situation that you were to run into me and my husband, not some homosexual I pay for to come give me some attention like you're used to doing, embarrassing, okay? And then come out here and have that business all spread out. And then we find out you are paying this, okay? You had this come across state lines to put the moistness in your tongue, okay? And then after that, you wanted to move this in until you realize the substance abuse was a lot. You didn't even care about the health profile. You didn't even care about the health profile. Raymond Davis, Raymond Davis, Raymond Davis. Okay? So don't be so butt fucked. Well, butt hurt. Don't be so butt hurt. Then he says, the one you said that was dead, bitch. Yes, I said I thought you was dead. I really thought you was dead. Don't be mad at me. It is what it is. Rest in peace, Raymond Davis. Drop a bomb on that. Oh my God. Miss View. And if I ever see you, you already know. No, I don't know, sir. I don't know. I'm not into prostitution, so that's not happening. I'm a happily married man. My husband goes with me everywhere. Okay. You're gonna run into a Muay Thai trained fighter. Drop a bomb on that. Okay. That's if you can get through an Incredible Hulk. All right. All that bravado and all that, do you get this aggressive when you're buying prostitutes online when they walk in? Or are they the ones telling you to kneel down and slapping you and spitting in your face and the whole night? This is what you pay them for, right? This is what you pay them for. Sir, you buy prostitutes off Craigslist. Okay? You have them travel across state lines. Ain't a fuck thing you can say to me that's going to make any emotion, inspire any feelings or emotions. Certainly no feelings of fear, concern, or worries. You understand? Okay? You're closer to the hall. The one 6 feet on the ground. You're so close. You better get right. Coming through as I am getting ready to do my performance. It's the holidays. I did not want to come out here and give you a season's beating. Okay, Mother Trisha Lane says season's beatings. And here you are lining up for one. I said it yesterday when I got with Dolby Mildew. All bitch can get it too, Raymond Davis. I don't give a fuck if you're in the senior citizen home. You come here and you disrespect over truth. Because I can understand if Juanki Pro was making it up. But I don't, quite frankly, none of these characters are that. I'm not invested in any of these characters where I need to make up shit. Not at all. I don't come out here and say shit at times because ain't shit going on with their lives. Drop a bomb on that. Then when the mess happens, and they put it out here because if they weren't putting it out here, we wouldn't know that the mess was happening. Then they want to get in their emotions and their feelings. Raymond Davis, you are a joke. You are a fool. Keep purchasing your prostitutes. Okay? Make sure you leave your the location of where you're going to be with your daughter so she knows if dad never comes home. This is the hotel motel. We need to look underneath the mattresses and see if he's chopped up underneath a mattress or something. Okay? Make sure you leave the details of where you're going to be doing your prostitution, your buying of prostitutes with your daughter. Okay? Your daughter. Okay? Okay, so let's continue. Hello, Miss View. Booty Bandit. Hello, Miss View. Not Raymond Diddy. Yes, Raymond Diddy. Okay, let's see. Raymond Davis says, what is the sad story and you fucking drug addict father, you fucking Puerto Rican bitch. Drop a bomb on that. Ladies and gentlemen, he must be fucking high because he can't even make up a sentence. He can't even make... That is... fucking Puerto Rican and Dominican bitch to you. Drop a bomb on that. Okay? You paid extra for the ones that were exotic. I know. I know you paid extra for the exotic ones, right? Oh yes. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. About your mother and your fucking sorry ass addict father. Drop a bomb on that. You know what, Miss View? I will take a stroll down memory lane, and Incredible Hulk is here, so I can talk about my mother and my father. Okay? Because I guarantee you, my father was not purchasing prostitutes. But your daughter is embarrassed. Because first of all, your daughter knows you're a fag. Whether you have admitted it to her or not, she knows you're a fag. She knows daddy's a fag. She knows daddy gets on his knees and swallows loads and loads and comes and then pays for it. Drop a bomb on that. That's the gag of the whole thing. He's the one performing the service and paying for it. Raymond Davis, did you know you were swallowing and intaking HIV-infested cum? Drop a bomb on that. Did you know that? Oh, you didn't care. You didn't care because you're closer to the hole. You're closer to get casket ready or cremation number 5. In your cremation suit. Incinerate it. So it don't matter. It don't matter. You feel like you survived the 60s with the epidemic. And now at this point, it is whatever. Right, Raymond Davis? The sound effects and the visuals. Yuck. I close my eyes. My husband, the Incredible Hulk, that's going to fuck anybody who tries to get within a mile radius of his husband. That's me. The one whose name is on the marquee. Juanki's World. I'm Juanki from Juanki's World. Drop a bomb on that. Okay. I'm the artiste. I'm the one with the theater degree, speech and theater degree. And my husband knows what he married. Okay. All right. I am the target in The Bodyguard. Okay. I am the one up there I jump off the stage. Everybody grits me right and whisks me right back to the Lexus. Drop a bomb on that. Okay. That's what I want you to understand. He buys sick and dirty ones. That's what I'm saying. Imagine having to, in a city like New York City, Miss View, where there's everything and anything. You find everything and anything up in here. Raymond Davis had to go to Craigslist and purchase a sick dick. Okay? A sick dick. That's what he had to do for the purposes of pleasure and company. No, you got me fucked up. And you think I'm supposed to be concerned and scared? Boy, sir, I'm supposed to be, because your own body's getting you. Drop a bomb on that. Your own body's getting you, sir. All right, before we continue, I do want to say that I found the 18 inches. Okay, my Blanta 18 inches, Miss View. Look at him. It's on the screen right now. Now, this is 18 inches. That was just 10. This is 18 inches, and he's dressed in his Blanta Claus robe. Very soft, very, and he's here to hang the shit up. You see, he's hanging up the wreath and the whole nine. So, okay. I think we're ready. We finished, Miss View, decorating living room number 1. Raymond Davis. In the senior citizen home, do you have a living room number 1 and living room number 2? Is that enough space across that Citibank building? Huh? Did they kick you out because they saw the tracing of man trace up and down the weekends? See, Raymond Davis won't stay long with us right now, Miss View, because it's 8:20. He probably has to douche. That's when he cleans his rectum for the amounts and amounts and amounts of erect penis and fluids that he will be intaking anally tonight. So he probably just put that message up and ran right to the shower, because an old bitch like that, well, he probably has no elasticity, so the cleanup should be pretty quick, but it still should be like a 40-minute process. Drop a bomb on that. Yeah. It's true. It's absolutely true. Oh, they got me on that delay. I'm seeing playback right now, and yep. I am just showing the Blanta right now. It's more than 30 seconds. See, when the AI hears you, if it's salacious, they do you, Donna. They do you, Donna. Miss View's just seeing the Blanta, and she's saying nice. Yeah, I'm on that delay. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, how was your day? So we decorated living room number 1, Miss View. Yay! And the vision came together. The vision absolutely came together. It is big Blanta, Okay, the 32-inch Blanta. He is at the window. We put some lights in his hands, so it's like lighting up his face. You see the window, he's lighting up his face. I have a whole village set up, and Blanta's just like boom, and it looks so good. And he's looking right at the neighbors, Miss View. The neighbors is inflatable people because we've been going through a storm here, so they haven't been inflated for like the last week. They've just been like this down on the ground. And then they saw us that we were doing our thing. So they went ahead and they lifted it up again. So they're up there. But our stuff is getting looks. Our stuff, because nobody got a Blanta. Drop a bomb on that. Okay? Nobody got a Blanta. And representation is very important. So that was living room number 1. That took quite some time. I really love how Hulk... and I put the finishing touches on the tree. We are in living room number 1 is it's more than 30 seconds, Miss View, because I guess the salaciousness of the speech and all that. This is a good point to let people know that I will be coming through for New Year's Eve. It's gonna be a New Year's Eve, Juanki's New Year's Eve extravaganza. Okay, an extravaganza. And unlike previous years where I come in and I do my thing and I keep you guys company and we reminisce about the year. Sometimes we read bitches, we play some music, the lights go crazy, I gyrate on the couch. You know, unlike those years, I often do all of that and then I will get off right like 10 minutes before because I will do the countdown. I do a little ritual that I do with my countdown and stuff like that. This year, I'm actually going to do the countdown here with you guys. Whoever's at home, you won't be alone. I will be here for you. Okay? So I'm researching and trying to figure out, Miss View, how, because there's a 30-second delay. And so if we do the countdown here, it's going to be off. So it's like I did some research. I reached out, to YouTube. Well, not reached out, but I went on the YouTube. They have these knowledge bases and stuff like that to see. And it's not a wonky question. This like people are like struggling to figure out how to do it. Now they do have some like a system that they're asking you to like use and do something with your settings, so that you can decrease as little as 5 seconds. Okay. As little as 5 seconds, which is amazing, right? But it's still 5 seconds, 5 seconds delay. They actually said 3 to 5 second delay if you configure your settings in a special way. And they also want you to put this counter. They're giving you a counter, specific counter, so you could put on your stream. And that's supposed to be synced so that it's only a 5 to 5 second delay. But so I am going to be like troubleshooting that and figuring out if it works on this end in this next week. But so yeah, I will be coming through live and I will be doing the bowl drop, the countdown bowl drop and all that. And then I will definitely be out by 12:15 because then I have other stuff that I have to do over here. But I'm looking forward to that. I will be putting out a tile so that you can do the notifications and you can know when I go live. So make sure that you subscribe and you hit that bell so that you know when I go live. All right. Okay. So I talked about the Blanta, excuse me. I talked about the Blanta. We decorated living room number 1. It looks amazing. Tomorrow's living room number 2. Raymond Davis. When you were purchasing streetwalkers and Craigslist people, did you actually bring them into your home? Drop a bomb on that. Or did you intake the semen into your body? Did you intake the semen into your body in the little landing of the staircase? Or did you go to the roof? You know, the roof, that last staircase before the door to the roof, and you performed the art of the fellatio there? Perhaps did you take him to your daughter's crib? Were you at your daughter's crib? See, that's what you call a sissy punk ass bitch. Okay? Instead of coming here, I would have even dropped the link for Raymond Davis. Drop a bomb on that. Because I think he's a case study. It's fascinating. It's fascinating to me. Excuse me. Let me move Blanta because he's poking me. And the The only allowed to poke me is Hulk. So let me see if I put him over here. Okay, he's good there. He's at the table. He's good there. There we go. Y'all know that's him. But you're standing in my light, okay? Yeah. The thing is, he's a case study to me. He's a case study to me. To, first of all, to engage in that sort of prostitution. We're not even talking about, an old man like a Jay Wilson that will go to the club, the bar, the lounge, sit right at the door, wait for the young tray to walk in, the young pieces of meat, and then he would just send the drink over, send a few maybe, wait to see if they got a little tipsy, and then come over and swoop right in. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Dovey talking to no one in the drop a bomb on that. Ranta, give me the coffee, Ranta. Give me the coffee. Dovey Mildew, that bitch is insane. Absolutely fucking off her rockers. Either she needs a fucking Academy Award or the bitch is cray. And the crazy part is, I don't know which one is it, Miss View. Wait, she doing a one person live. Oh my God. Yes, Miss View, when she's like talking about the coffee and all that, ain't nobody in the room. It's by herself. Same number when she was singing carols the other. Oh yeah, I saw her do the carols. I was like, it's sad. Let me tell you, some of it is sad. Raymond Davis is a sad, pathetic man. Drop a bomb on that. It really is. Absolutely is. You understand that? And to me, some people, especially during this time, some people, they have family members, but, for whatever reason, it doesn't have to be a negative reason. They just can't be with them right now. Like Hulk and myself. It's just Hulk and me right now. You know what I'm saying? And so, but if you think about a Raymond Davis has a daughter. Okay, Raymond Davis has a family, but he chose to spend time with Craigslist prostitutes. From Craigslist. That's where the killers go and shit. You understand? I mean, how low can you go? It's a little bit even more acceptable if I was here saying, Raymond Davis got prostitutes from what is that app that Jay Wilson loves? The Grinder. Drop a bomb on that. At least it's like where the people are and with the technology and the virtual bar, if you will. This motherfucker went to Craigslist and pulled this out. Pulled that out. Okay? And landed his face up in that rectum. You see them dirty feet? Oh, I could so see him licking feet. You could see Raymond Davis licking feet right there. A pig. An absolute oink oink. Pig. All right? Sir, you cannot come through here and say a motherfucking thing. You should be fighting yourself. Well, I know your body, your cells are fighting yourself. But you should look in the mirror. Okay? And be upset at the crypt that's looking back at you. You made those choices. I didn't. And then it all got put out here. You had that man move up, if we can call him a man. We had that thing. The anti-barber, the barbers come from out of state to make his disease work for him and pay him. You set him up. You set him up. Okay? You didn't say, come over here. I have a friend that can give you a job, not on your knees, but like a legit job. No, you told that man to come over here and sign up for government assistance. Drop a fucking bomb on that. You are trash. Raymond Davis, you are absolute garbage. You are the reason why, these Chelsea men, and, we see that it doesn't have to be a wealthy Chelsea man because you don't look wealthy and you don't look like a Chelsea type. You just look like a decrepit old senior citizen that has a social security that can is probably on a rent stabilized or rent control apartment or senior citizen housing, or perhaps you too are HIV infested. Drop a bomb on that, and you have HIV housing, and so you take out of the 500 and change that they give you, a month from the Social Security government, you take a good 250 and you spend it on a 1 hour with a prostitute. And you coming through here trying to, bitch, we can do this. If you see me, you understand, I will knock the shit out of your motherfucking feet. Do you understand? Not only am I a boxer, okay, I was doing boxing. Then when that got enough, I did kickboxing, which is a combination. And then when that got enough, I went to Muay Thai. Muay Thai, bitch. My coach went to Thailand. And my coach is an actual fighter with belts and awards. Drop a bomb on that. See, you could have done all that talking and sold any story to a Rico Deontay Barber, the Barbers. But it ain't the same over here. It's not the same over here, old man. Don't get yourself in something you can't get out of. And of course, I'm sure, Miss View, what happens is old men like him love this type of attention. Okay, love this. Oh, he is excited that Juanki Pro has been dedicating this whole periodical of time to a Raymond Davis. He loves it. He absolutely loves it. He loves the energy. He's gonna replay this back. He's gonna freeze frame. He's gonna look. He's gonna wait for the good angles of Juanki, the whole nine. He's still in here. He's just a pussy ass punk. An old bitch at that. Okay? An old peer bitch. Okay? A Raymond Davis used to cruise the streets and pay for sex down on the Chelsea piers. Miss View, this is some piers where the boys that were prostituting before the technology would just walk by there, and then they would purchase them, and then they would just go away, and there were the hotels up the street, up the block, or they would just go to one of the homes or whatever, right in Chelsea. Which used to be, everything has changed. Everything is different now. Everything, there's like women pushing strollers and families, white families walking around, where that used to be the black and brown territory for decades. Now it's like no more gay stores or anything like that. But that's where Raymond Davis was tracing up and down. And what happened was, as he deteriorated, okay, as he started losing, his looks started fading, gravity started taking a hold on him, he moved it to Craigslist. Why? Because he can catfish people, or he could definitely find what he's looking for. There will be links, Miss View, where you just go in and if you want a prostitute, you go to the prostitute section. You put your keywords in there. If he wanted, this is what he wanted. He wanted a dirty feet, wet booty, loose booty, okay, millennial that can lay up like this and get into the presso chicken wang position, moist already, just like that. Laying up, and the fantasy was, I want you to be laid up among garbage. See, you're garbage, and so I want you to be laying up on garbage. So I want it to be garbage upon garbage, and then I want to put my face in. That's what Raymond Davis wanted. Drop a bomb on that. Okay? That's what Raymond Davis wanted. This is the fantasy right here. He said, I always had the fantasy, okay, of sleeping with trash on top of trash. Drop a bomb on that. Ooh, season's beatings on this Saturday night. My husband, the Incredible Hulk, says that he could take advantage of because he could take advantage of because he knows he's slow and broke and would do anything for beer and cigarettes. Drop a bomb on that. Absolutely. And that's the only sad part about it. Not because I'm sad because this happened to Rico. No, fuck Rico. Okay, fuck Rico until the Folgers tin can. Because, he did say that when he transitions, the city will take care of him. Little does he know that they're just going to fucking dump your body in, they have an island of the coast. Well, it's not really a coast, but of the pier of the water right in the South Bronx between New York City, Manhattan, and the South Bronx. There's a little island where they dump homeless people, unclaimed bodies, all of that. They just dumping their unmarked graves, the whole nine. It got almost full after COVID. But because Rico says when he let the government take care of the body. That's, put him in a Folgers tin can and throw him right over there. So I feels nothing for Rico Deontay Barber. After that sick bitch got on here, and I wasn't the first one. There were many people before me who he said this to, but I eventually, my name came up, and he wanted to spit on me and bite me for the purposes of me catching the monster, which he has. Okay, attempted murder, drop a bomb on that, pretty much. Let's call it what it is. Attempted murder. That's what he wanted to do. Raymond Davis. Who's the bitch now? Who's the scary cat now? Raymond Davis. See, you said what you said and ran out of here. That ain't man-like. That's bitch-like. That's bitch. You want to be hunted, don't you? You want to be hunted. You want to be put in cuffs. You want to be thrown on the floor. You want to be mistreated. That's what it is. Because if you had all this heat, the purse is closed, has walked into the room. I'm so sorry the purse is closed. That you have walked in when I'm talking about, prostitution and, health panels and senior citizens that are buying men off Craigslist. I apologize. It's Season's Beatings today, though. The purse is closed. Season's Beatings. Okay. Proceed. Oh, thank you. Well, thank you. Raymond Davis, are you going to be man enough, or is the label of bitch going to continue to be adhered to you? Okay? You came through with a lot of energy. None of my snipers got you. Because you're a case study. You're a case study so that we can learn about sick individuals like you, and then we can inform our young people who the fuck to stay away from. Okay? I've seen your type all over New York City. Okay? You dangle a few bucks to people like a Rico Deontay Barber who thinks taking a picture like this is something good, cool, sexy. Okay, you take advantage of that, whose brain is fried from the decades of smoking and ecstasy pills, who has a questionable, uncompromised health profile, who straight up lived in poverty and grew up in poverty. We've heard the stories about growing up in buildings without water, defecating in plastic bags, and swinging them out the window. We're not even saying putting them in the garbage can and disposing them correctly. No, swinging them out the window. Going to school soiled and dirty. Okay? As a child. And then he gets to be a teenager later in life. And sits around with a grandma with no teeth. And they discuss his years of prostitution. Okay? And the grandma is proudly talking about how she knew the tea, but she let him make his money. Drop a fucking bomb on that. I wish you insane? This is what Raymond Davis went after. Because we know when Rico Deontay Barber, the Barbers, radioactive can collector,
Don't forget your cans.
got with Raymond Davis, maybe the first interaction was all really business. Just like, okay, give me my money and my cigarettes and my weed and my liquor, and I'll let you perform this on me. But then, because they had like a friendship, then eventually at some point he started doing the sad violin. You know, the world's smallest violin. I have it right here. Right here. He started playing the sad stories of I grew up poor. This is all that's happened to me. Like that. Okay? And Raymond Davis, just like many white men here in Chelsea, have done to our urban young men that are struggling with finances, struggling with acceptance, struggling with creating a network, struggling with whether I sell drugs at the corner or not, all of that, having to prostitute possibly, because this is the only thing they can do to have a meal and a warm bed that night, even if they're working for that. Okay, this is what Raymond Davis went after and then kept in the loop. Okay, and then look how sick this is. Raymond Davis didn't say, Rico, and this is said by Raymond Davis, by the way. He didn't say to him, Rico, let me connect you with services in the DMV. Let me connect you with, this is nonprofit, this is organization, get your health. Rico, you don't look good, you look sick. Rico, your bones are showing. Rico, we're concerned. Your T cells are low, all of that. No. You then said, let me have more access. Let me have more access. Let me wrap him up and tell him that there's more opportunity in New York City. And I quote, I got a flashback, Miss View, The Purse is Closed, Incredible Hulk, when he was doing the interview, because they were interviewing him, when the relationship between him and Rico went, bad, as every other relationship with anybody where Rico goes, right? I remember him going on a panel and saying, so I told him, Rico, I think it's time for you to start making your way to New York City. Here you could sign up for the food stamps and then they'll give you home. All of that because he wanted more access to the sick dick. Drop a bomb on that. Okay? Raymond Davis, you are the bottom of the barrel. You are part of the reason why this community is looked down upon. You have predatory behaviors, okay? Because that man is a little slow. The years of weed smoking and ecstasy pills and the whole night had really done her down, okay? And you wanted closer access. You got tired of paying for the Chinese bus from the DMV for a weekend, enjoying him for the sex and sending him right the fuck back. So you said, this would be ideal. If I can get Rico Deante Barber to move to New York City, he will be just a train ride away. MTA. If you see something, say something. Okay? All he got to do, just get on the train. And within the hour, he was going to be sucking sick dick. Drop a bomb on that. This no longer had to be a weekend experience where the daughter, Raymond Davis's daughter, was not allowed to come, allowed to spend time. He didn't have to make up stories so the daughter wouldn't come around and all that. The kid, now he can actually have access to the sick dick several times a week if need be. After he was finished and he took his cloth and, wiped down the little edges and the corners of the mouth, and the shirt and all that, he could send him back to the homeless shelter. Drop a bomb on that. Okay? It's just the depravity of it all. Raymond Davis never wanted to help a Rico Deante Barber. Raymond Davis just wanted to have Rico Deante Barber come inside of him. Drop a bomb on that. That's what Raymond Davis wanted. No matter what kind of health panel that set semen carried. Okay? Raymond Davis is all ass just wanted pleasure. That's all he wanted. Pleasure. He didn't care about the development of Rico. The biggest truth is the moment he got here and shit got hot and heavy, they got into a huge fight. He started coming out here with mad day. He could no longer go up into the building. He kicked him out. All of that after several sessions of sex, Miss View, remember there was a time Raymond Davis was on live, baby. They were on live, and Raymond Davis started performing the fellatio, the anal fellatio. That's from the back when they was on live. Yes, I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up. He got all the way back there like that, like that. But you mad at me, sir, bitch ass. You mad at me. You want to fight me. You want to square up. Okay. You want the fuck I look like fighting a senior citizen. Miss View says, I actually forgot that Raymond Davis was on YT. Yes, he was. He was clout chasing. Remember when Mad Day came and he used to come on Avatar, and then baby, he had a camera slip and we were all like, I thought he was a white man. I thought he was too old to use the word. Exactly. I thought he was a white. Well, he was fucked. He was crazy. Remember, he was trying to, before the thing, he would always come out on black screen. And then eventually he had a camera slip. And it was like, and then try to cover it. And then eventually it was like, bitch, we all seen you drop a bubble with that. We all know. You fit the bill of a man who needs to buy prostitutes off Craigslist. Okay? Because we're not even talking a high-class paid hooker service, Miss View. Like the Wall Street types use. They're very the professional girls. Miss View, those girls. Those girls have college degrees or are in college. Those girls can talk. They can talk Wall Street. They can talk the stock market. With the John, they know fashion, they know art, they know the opera, they know all of that. Miss View says, I saw him doing the sex act on live. Thank you, Miss View. Thank you for validating, because I know people get on here, especially the new people, and they're like, oh, this is another beef sector content creator that's just making up lies. I don't come out here and lie. I don't need to. I don't need to. If it's not something that I have seen or is factual, I just don't come on. Or I come on with something totally different, something totally random, do all the things. Because I don't need to lie on people. I don't know these people. I don't care for them. And yes, you see, baby, Miss View says that, yeah, I saw him doing the sex act. Right? On TV. He looks scary looking ass. Yeah. He looks scary as hell. That slip, yes, when that slip happened, I thought he was a white man, Miss View, until I have to remember, okay, that not everybody looks like Blanta, okay? Not everybody looks like Blanta, and that there's different shades in the rainbow, and you're still a black man. But when that camera slip happened, I was like, wait, Raymond Davis is a white man? And then I was like, Raymond Davis. And then I remember that could like not be his real name, but I'm like, is that a white name? Davis? And then I'm like, all the Davises I've known were black men, especially in New York City. But he looked, and then I was like, well, wait, no, there's just black men that are very, very light skinned, so, but yeah, baby, like a senior citizen. And he, I don't know what got into him. I don't know if he thought, like that he was doing it. He's like, oh, I'm parading this thing around. This moist booty hole, dirty feet, chicken in pretzel form. I don't know if the drugs were really hitting him. The Tina, the liquor, the coke, bitch, they smoked. The Tina, the liquor, the coke, bitch, they smoked. Okay, I don't know if the Tina was hitting him, the liquor, or what it was, but he was like, they got on here and they did a sexual act. He went down from the back, from the booty hole on Deontay Barber. This ain't a lie. Yeah, that's insane. My husband says that's insane. And hold on, I lost my mouse. And Miss View says, no, that actually happened. And folks talked about it for months. That fed the streets for a long time. Drop a bomb on that. See, but Rico Deontay Barber will get up, because we know he's here. We'll get upset. Well, why are they always talking about me making up lies? And this is not a lie. If you were really high, real high, and you don't remember, that's something else. Okay? But it did happen. We don't need to make shit up on you. You give us enough material to be quite honest. Your life is such a disaster that we have material for months. For months at a time. My husband says, I would have went blind if I saw that. Miss View says he saw something in Rico. Yeah, he saw poverty. He saw despair. Poverty, despair. He saw his 10-inch penis, you know. I don't know why he didn't see power bottom at the same time, but I digress. But he saw an opportunity to take advantage of a slow homosexual that was desperate for some attention and money, okay, liked older men because he could milk them both physically and financially, drop a bomb on that. That's what a Raymond Davis went. And the fact that Raymond Davis came out here, thought that he said a few words to me, is still here and will not come back down and address me, just speaks to the nature of his bitch assness. That's a bitch ass. Okay? That's a bitch ass. All right? I'm a bitch ass. Period. If I see you, if you see me, what, bitch? If you see me in the motherfucking street, first of all, I don't walk the streets anymore. Haven't in years. I'm in a Lexus, bitch. I'm in a Lexus. One of two, depending on which one we want to do today. Okay? So you're not going to see me on the street. I strongly suggest you don't approach any of my vehicles. Okay? But in the rare situation that I'm at a red carpet with my husband, or I'm at a gallery showing with my husband, or I'm out catching a Broadway show with my husband. You see the general theme here? Or we go to the View Bar up with the floor rotates in the 50-something floor of the Marriott Hotel in Times Square with my husband. Or perhaps I go get pampered. Or I get my hair, they do my shave, the whole nine, my facials with my husband. Maybe you see me going to the Lego store with my husband. All right? In the remote chance that you see me with my husband, I guarantee you, bitch, you won't try, you won't come, you won't say, you won't see, you won't approach, you won't do nothing. That's on my motherfucking mother. Okay? The real one. Okay? The one who pushed me the fuck out at 14 years old. Okay? Now let's talk about my mother, because you said something about my mama and my crackhead father. Bitch, let me tell you something. My parents did an excellent job. Okay? She did have me at 14. Oh, yeah, she did have me at 14. But she had a village to help her. Okay? She went to school. She owns her own business. And I want you to understand what she pushed out. She has a doctor, an international doctor. She has a lawyer who was valedictorian, went undergrad to one of the top schools, completely on scholarship, Miss View, and then went to the law school, completely on scholarship. They paid the dorm, everything on scholarship because of merit. Because of merit. Went on to work in the political sector, intern in the political sector, then work her connections. All right. Had opportunities for the FBI, had opportunities for other politicians, had all of that. Went into the private sector. Did a few years there. Okay. And then within less than 3 years, Miss View, of graduating law school, securing a high six figure. We're not talking one. We're not talking two. Okay. Securing that. Higher than that. Within 3 years of graduating motherfucking college. Law school. Then you have me. You've been studying me for years, so I don't even have to go into detail. But successful, happy, happily married, accomplished, happy, never bought a prostitute. Okay, never bought a prostitute. On the reverse, had many people telling me they wanted to take care of me. Okay, you don't ever have to work. You could just focus on your theater, on getting on Broadway. You understand how many VPs and all of that I've had around me? Millionaires knocking down on my door. Okay? And did I take any of those opportunities? No, because I work for what I have, and ain't nobody can say, oh, I got a story for you. Oh, we bought him this way. Oh, the whole crew ran through. We just wrote a check. See, that's a Ricolaaaa Barber story. And you like that because you would have been one of the ones facilitating the process or paying into the process. So my parents have done excellent. They're both business owners. They've traveled the world. Literally have traveled the world. Places I ain't even know. Okay, bitch. Can your daughter say the same about you? You are here on YouTube going back and forth with strangers. You are here on YouTube where if they do a search on Raymond Davis, you got all these stories. You got people who have the video of you literally engaging in sexual activity on YouTube. Homosexual activity with a known prostitute on YouTube, Raymond Davis. Is your daughter proud of that? What does she have to say about her daddy? Why is her daddy not with the mommy? My parents have been married since before me. Okay? Successful marriage. Not always perfect, but successful marriage. And that's part of what makes it successful, that it was not always perfect and they worked through whatever they needed to work through. Own several homes. Several businesses that they still run, cars, vacations. They literally are the model for the rest of the family. Drop a fucking bomb on that. So before you attempt to fix your dirty prostitute buying lips to say anything about my mama, and it has no merit because it's not true. And because I know it's not true and I don't have to fake anything for anybody, it doesn't affect me. It doesn't hit me. You understand, bitch? You understand, bitch? Shout out to mom and dad. Thank you, Hulk. Thank you. You're mad. You're angry. Your life didn't turn out. You was a faggot. You still are. That has to buy the prostitute. You know, nobody wanted to attach their star to you. Even when you were going to finance them and give them money and give them half your check and the whole night. Everybody just saw you and continues to see you as a motherfucking ATM, Raymond Davis. You understand? Okay? Have I given you enough? Is this going to allow you to get excited tonight, play with your nipples, and ejaculate all over your stomach? Drop a bomb on that. Are you happy now that I gave you some attention? You old, sick, perverted man. Abuser. A predator. That's what you are. You took advantage of a poverty-stricken, HIV-infested, slow-minded individual and brought him here for closer access. And then, after you was done eating him all up, licking him all over the place here on YouTube, once you got bored and he was demanding more, because baby, he was demanding more. Ricolaaaa Barber was in there with a baby apron on, cooking in breakfast and doing the whole thing. Oh, he thought he was gonna be kept in that apartment, baby. He was cooking, he was doing the eggs and everything. And Raymond Davis, old, dirty, shameful, hiding, okay, having to buy prostitutes. They wake up and they're like, after they do the whole thing, they wake up and they're like, I want my space. He kicked them the fuck out. And so Rico went nuclear on him because Rico thought he was coming in to live with him. Drop a bomb on that. And that could have worked. That could have worked. I could see Rico Deontay Barber taking care of old men for the purposes of stealing their money. I can see that. You know, and one thing, Rico Deontay Barber, just so you know a little more. You know, Raymond Davis could have really saved you. Raymond Davis could have really saved you. You know, he could have put you down as his payee. You know, you were handling his check because he's old, so you would have taken him to appointments, and the state would have paid you to take care of Raymond Davis. You understand? You didn't need education for that. But he only wanted you for what he used you for and never even gave you the opportunity. Y'all could have been banking together, okay? Since you're all about these programs and taking the monies and all of that. My taxes. You know, the little bonus they gave me that they cut in half. You know, that other half goes to a Raymond Davis and a Rico Deontay Barber, okay? Instead of it coming to me so I can buy more Blantas. Okay? No, it has to go to the one that uses it to buy prostitutes and the one that uses it to buy weed, malt liquor, and $20 bags of seafood boil from the bodega. Drop a bomb on that. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what this has been, but it's been fun. Oh, yes, it has. I didn't really want to come out here and do season's beatings, Miss View. I didn't, but you know, I am a master at improvising, and I could throw the agenda out the window and go without stop for a whole. How long have we been on? Look at that, an hour and 11 minutes without stop, without motherfucking stop. Babe, answer the question. What is the question? Is the question on my phone? Nope. Let's see. You skip Pops. Let him know. Oh, okay. Okay, fine. My father. All right, because he was the father. What's worse, Rico or Indian street food? Drop a bomb on that. I will fucking say Rico. Rico, it's a cesspool of just like, it's a cesspool. Indian street food where they use it with the feet and they're cutting it with the feet and the whole nine. Rico is absolute. What you have to remember, Rico has something that, attaches to other people. It's not curable, and it slowly dries you the fuck up. And it makes you, there's something I need to tell you. You know, it's like, I really like you the whole night, but stop. We should talk about this first. You know, that, and it fucks them up in the head. And I think the medications too fucks up their body, fucks up the liver, or all that cocktail that they have to drink. It's a lot. It's a lot. You know, and some people are like, well, you can't help when people, become sick. I get it. I understand that. Yes, but there are also situations where people purposely put themselves out in ways that were bound to get them sick. And then when they get sick, they feel like they don't have to tell other people, like Rico Deontay Barber. He has come out here and said that he don't have to share his HIV status with anybody he's having sex with. Did you hear what I said? He said he does not have to share his HIV status with anybody he's having sex with, because that's on them to take care of themselves. Drop a fucking bomb on that. That's what he said. That's what he said. Okay? And then coming out here and talking about he purpose is going to spit on people, bite me, with the hopes that I will get what he's getting so I could feel his pain. That's what he said. Now, I'm supposed to feel ways and feel empathy for somebody like that? No, it's to the fucking dirt. To the fucking dirt. You're trash. You're trash. You could never. Bitch, you could never. Okay? And I don't see you. And when I see you, I don't like you. I don't like that bitch. I don't see her. I don't like that bitch and I don't see her. What's crazy is that there are people who like to take risk like that and get pleasure from that. Yes. All I see is fire with that Indian street food cooking slop. Oh my God, Miss View. And they, oh my God. And there's like no sanitation, no gloves, no, none of that. I was watching 90 Day Fiance. Raymond Davis, we're done with you. Okay. We are done with you. Okay. Look at the hand. You see how I'm waving? Look at the ring. We're done with you. You can go over there. Go over there, get on Craigslist, and find another victim. Okay? We're done with you. I am done with you. All right? You can escort yourself out of. Ooh, what a choice of words, right? Escort your way out of my room, bitch. And next time, if you have the balls, stick around and drop down. Okay? Stick around and drop down so that we can, if you so macho about it, come face to face. Don't make some idle threats and then run away or stay in the skybox scared. Okay? Oh, man. Miss View says, flies, trash, body fluids, hair, all combined and heated up and cooked. Oh, my God, Miss View, drop a bomb on that. Yes, it's so bad. Then have the nerve to add hot sauce and peppers to it. Let me tell you, Miss View, Hulk, I was telling Hulk about going to like Nepal and other places and like India and stuff like that. And like we saw the food preparing and we were like, no, we can't do it. We just can't do it. We can't do it. We will get sick, Miss View. We probably will get sick to our stomach and bring back some virus, some parasites and shit. Like I just can't do it. Miss View says, then have the nerve to. Oh, it says now good clean. Now good clean Indian food is awesome, but the street food shit, nope. I don't know what I've seen on the TikTok and stuff like that. It just does not inspire any. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's been real nice. It's been real good. Thank you for coming through. We do this every night for the rest of the year. I'm doing vlog mess, but today was vlog mess. Okay, I had to let a senior citizen know that an old bitch can get it too. It's just what it is. It's not my favorite, but we can do it. We can do it. I want to thank everybody who came through. I want to thank Miss Viewers of You for always supporting my husband, the Incredible Hulk. Now it's 21, which I know is going to catch the replay. The purse is closed. And I also want to thank Raymond Davis, because Raymond Davis, you became the material for tonight. You allowed me to make this video, make some money off you. Okay? And entertain the people. And now what I was going to do tonight, I can push for tomorrow. Look at that. Look at that. Thank you, Raymond Davis. And continue collecting STDs from being up in the Craigslist streets. With that said, I think it's fair that we close out tonight with some choir Kaya. No, that's not choir Kaya. No, not her. I need AI Beyonce. AI Beyonce. This is what Rico told Raymond Davis. Okay? That's Raymond Davis and Rico Deontay Barber in the bedroom for $25. I dedicate this to Raymond Davis and Rico Deontay Barber and all the HIV in between them.
Much love. The best head comes from a thug. The dick good, thick, big, and long. Slow thump until the crack of dawn. On the X making faces and stuff. Through the night making so much love. Dead sleep when the sun comes up. So lick it now. Lick it good. Lick this pussy just like you should right now. Right now. Lick it good. Lick this pussy just like you should. My back.
Yo, that AI is going insane. It's like she's never gotten it eaten like that.
You might roll up, you might have G. please. A bitch like me moans and screams. Thug misses, know what I mean? At the club, so fresh, so clean. Hoes hating niggas watching me. So high in the line on green. With a unit on my face, so mean. I gotta pick which nigga I need. To suck and fuck gon' satisfy me. You try me, I'll make you see. You bitches ain't got shit on me.